What if the people who annoy you the most are actually showing you the truth about yourself? It sounds crazy, but that's the core of what I call the mirror rule. And once you understand it, you'll never look at your reactions the same way again. A few years ago, I worked with this guy who always talked about his accomplishments. Every meeting, he had a new win to share. He was loud, proud, and impossible to ignore, and I hated it. I told myself he was arrogant, that he was trying to make the rest of us feel small. I'd nod and smile when he spoke, but inside, I was boiling. And then one night, something hit me. I wasn't angry at him. I was angry at me for staying quiet about the things I was proud of. I wanted to be seen too, but I was too scared of being judged, so I judged him instead. That's the mirror rule. We don't always react to them. We react to the parts of ourselves we haven't accepted. Think of it like a mirror. A mirror doesn't create the dirt on your face. It just reflects it. Other people are mirrors. When they trigger something in you, that trigger isn't new. It was already there. Psychologists call this projection. It's when we push the parts of ourselves we're uncomfortable with onto the people around us. Carl Jung once said, "Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves." And modern studies back this up. In one experiment, participants who harshly judged others were significantly more likely to show signs of personal insecurity, anxiety, and fear of failure. The more we suppress something, the more it shows up in other people. There's a verse in the Bible that says, "Why do you look at the speck of sawdust in your brother's eye and pay no attention to the plank in your own?" It's ancient wisdom, but it hits hard. We're quick to point out flaws in others and blind to the massive ones in ourselves. The mirror rule is just a modern way of saying the same thing. Before you judge someone else, take a long look in your own reflection. You call someone lazy, but deep down, you're afraid you're not doing enough. You mock someone's ambition because you've stopped chasing your own. You get annoyed by someone's confidence because you were taught to keep quiet. That's not weakness. That's a mirror. And it's trying to teach you something. After I realized this, I made a small change. The next time we had a meeting, I shared something I was proud of. Not to show off, but to stop hiding. It was awkward at first, but no one rolled their eyes. No one hated me. They just listened. Some even smiled. And that was the moment I started reclaiming my voice. Here's the twist. The people you can't stand, the ones that drive you crazy, they might be your greatest teachers because they're holding up a mirror and showing you the parts of yourself you've been avoiding. So next time someone triggers you, don't just react. Pause. Ask, what part of me is being reflected right now? You might not like the answer, but it could change everything.